Grand Rising Collective, Grand Rising. Happy to be here with you. Happy Friday. Just getting these incense lit up, getting it set up before audience comes in. Hope everyone had a great sleep. Okay. And I hope everyone is having a great start to the beginning of your day. Happy Friday. Okay, it is 7:44 a.m. in California. Okay, right now as I speak. Okay. I think I might have to burn another coal too. Let me put another coal up in here to get this, get my incense to burning inside a little cauldron. Top of the day to you all. I hope everyone is doing well. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna get in on a general reading. Okay. I would like for you all to take what resonates and leave the rest. Shout out to the Most High Spirit. Shout out to all the ancestor and guides. I apologize, y'all. I'm like just waiting for people to come in as well. Let me see. I have to make me some more this here. So it's to burn good on this holes that I have. Do y'all ever do this? Like crush down your resin and stuff? I have a whole bowl of resin, like for the spiritualists out there. Okay. This right here is frankincense. I like the smell of it. Okay. And I like the benefits of it as well. Protection and clearing all negative energy. Got a little myrrh here too. Y'all ever seen real myrrh? This what it look like. Myrrh resin. crush that down up in here. And when you mix them both together, they smell like some type of caramelly smell. To me, it smells so good. Crushing it to make, so I don't have to keep using. That's how you keep it for a long time. You crush it down with this mortar. Or am I saying it properly? There we go. Yeah. I like the smoke. Clear away this negative negativity, if any. All right, collectives. Happy Friday, happy Friday. Okay. If any of my messages ever resonate with you, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. You can share the video as well. Okay. It's always good to have um referrals from people subscribe from referrals too. It's good for you to share because maybe somebody needs to get a message as well. So, and also feel free to subscribe to the channel. It's much appreciated. Okay, you can also donate to my channel. Okay, under my profile picture, you will see the Cash App tag, and you could donate to the channel, and you will be blessed. Okay, 100 times, 100-fold times 10. Okay. All right. Shout out to the Most High Spirit. Shout out to all our ancestors, known and unknown. Shout out to all the divine collectives, masculine and feminine. Shout out to all our spirit team, guides, and tribe. Okay, let's clear the energy. All right. We have here today, Spirit wants you to know it's a beautiful day to be thankful, collective. Okay. It's a grand day to be thankful, okay? To be thankful for all things, okay? If you didn't, you didn't have to wake up with your eyesight, you didn't have to wake up with your voice, with the sense of smell, touch, nothing, but those are just the simple thing. People don't even think about that much. You know what I'm saying? But it really matters. You know what I'm saying? So it's a lot of things to be thankful about. You know what I'm saying? And it's a beautiful day to do it. Okay. You are a star seed. Okay. You could be from Cyrus, AB, Pleiades, Andromeda, Arcticus. Okay. If you know, you know. Okay. You got good times coming here, collective. Okay. This is a general reading. Take what resonates and leave the rest. Okay. You got good times coming. Okay. And that's because you've been detaching from people. Okay. You've been detaching from people who you don't trust, with you don't trust no one. Okay, you could be in the energy of not trusting anyone. Okay, because you see how these 3D people are with their 3D mindsets. Okay, you just don't trust individuals right now because it's time for you to trust in yourself. That's all that is. Even the word tell you trust in no man. Don't trust no man. Okay. Okay, so it's just time for you to trust in yourself. The Most High Spirit dwell where? Within you. So trust in you, right? Okay. The universe dwells where? Within you. Your ancestors dwell where? Within you. So this is why it's time to trust in yourself and not no one. Okay. Everything is going downhill for these karmic individuals who you detach from. All these people who you detached from, okay, you left behind, okay, it's going downhill for them. You left them for a reason, and you know what the reason is. Okay, Santa Monica could be significant. Okay, you got an unexpected income coming in, collective. Okay, something's going down in your hometown. Okay, someone from your hometown trying to silence you. Okay. Okay. Because they don't want you to get that unexpected income. Okay. You got your ancestors want blood for blood. Okay. Whoever don't want you to get this income, okay, these people literally may have tried to um some way, somehow gain your income, okay, through a swap, a destiny swap, okay? Your ancestors want blood, okay? Because that was blood inheritance, blood money, blood property, whatever it is, okay? They want blood for blood. Okay, your spirit team want blood for blood. Okay, your spirit, you got your ancestors, you got your whole spirit team rocking for you. Okay, because you are that star seed. Okay, collective. Okay, these people are jealous of your person's past and present. They are jealous. You got some people in your energy. Okay, jealous friends, jealous coworkers, ex coworkers, ex friends. Okay, ex family. Okay, ex lovers, new love, present lovers. Anybody, you know what I'm saying? They just jealous. Okay, you got these people in your energy. You can tell who they are because you got strong discernment. Okay, you have strong discernment. Grand rising to everyone. Grand rising. Okay, and this is why you detach from them. Okay, all their spells is being broken. All their spells are being broken. Okay, the person on your mind who's doing spells against you. Okay, their first, middle, or last initial could start with the a B, or even a C, or that could be the initials of your name. Okay. If it resonates, this message is for you. Okay. Your past person does not have the entity that was there when you were there. It left and attached itself to a new person. If you've been seeing people that remind you of past people, that is because an entity has left them and followed and jumped into new people, attached itself to new people, okay, to just try to try to follow you, to try to roam and go everywhere you go, like my buddy. I'm from the 80s. Remember that? My buddy, wherever he goes, we go. Remember that? So at the end of the day, this is what this entity is acting like you're its buddy or something. Like, get the hell on, okay? Return back to where you come from, entity, okay? Stop being greedy and stop trying to drain the collective of all their essence, okay? All their abundance, all of their aura. You greedy ass entity. Return to your sender, okay? You could be an Aquarius, the person who, the karmic individuals could be a Aquarius, okay? Either way it goes, you got good things coming to you next January, next February. Okay, next year you got good things coming to you. I did a reading yesterday. Not on here, but on TikTok, because I'm on TikTok as well. So y'all make sure to go and subscribe if you have a TikTok account. Feel free to subscribe to Nene is Intuitive on TikTok. But this is what it was talking about. Like in the card, the angel deck, it said that good things are coming within a year. Okay. So yeah, like within a year, like next year around time, you're gonna have some good stuff coming to you. Okay. Shape shifting into strangers just to monitor you. Didn't I just say that? Didn't I just say that? Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. The entity. The entity. I just said that because they're greedy. They want your energy. They want to feed off of you all the time like an energy vampire. Shape shifting into strangers just to monitor you. That is just ridiculous. Stalking you. This is wild. You know what I'm saying? Because you would normally be like, okay, by us being programmed the way that we are, because I used to be in the 3D as well, so you would just think of it as a person. You would just think of it as flesh and blood. You know what I'm saying? What you see in front of your eyes, flesh and blood, right? This is doing against you. coming against you. The name of that person is coming against you. Let's just say somebody's name is Anika, okay? And you see Anika in the flesh, like you know her, you know, and you just looking at her like, why is Anika coming against me? Why is she doing this against me? Whole time, it ain't just her. It's this entity that Anika has. Okay? That's attached. Whole place and being. That's just an example. What's the name of your person? I just have to say it like that. Whole place and being. This entity has been body jumping, shape shifting into people just to monitor you. Okay? Your past persons don't even know that they were being used because they were so low vibrant. They had a very, very low frequency. No matter how much they portrayed or imitated or mimicked a high frequency, that was only because they were mirroring you. These people really are in their south node and low vibrant. Okay. This is the reason why these entities are able to attach to these individuals from your past. This is the reason why also the entities are not able to attach to you. Okay? And when they try to attach, they cannot stay there. You are too powerful. You do protection work each and every time you have to, whether that's daily or not. Some of us do protection daily. I know I do. I'm sure you do as well. It's just, you pray every day, you protect yourself every day, however you do it. You know what I'm saying? You got people within these entities stalking you, going from different family members, going to different friends, going to ex-lovers. So it's not just flesh and blood, it's spirits and principalities that are stalking you as well. I had to say that because I don't know who it's for, but I had to say that. Spirit wants me to say that. Okay? Helps you just to stab you in the back. Okay, and that still spirit want me to let you know that still do not give these family members. That was the alarm. That's confirmation. Okay, before I even say it. Okay, that don't give these karmic family members the right, or these karmic ex-lovers, karmic ex-friends, or karmic associates, whatever, business partners, whatever. It does not give these karmic strangers even the right to do you dirty when you don't deserve that. Okay? So don't think I'm justifying anything for these karmics because I'm not. But I'm speaking to the collective, you know, um, with knowledge from the Most High Spirit to let you know how to, conquer these um, entities. Okay? Okay? Because if you go keep on thinking that it's the flesh, the person in front of you doing it, then you'll never overcome. Okay? So look, okay, because these people, they always go act like they go play their part because they in their south node. Help you just to stab you in the back. Okay. You respected this cousin like a sister or a brother, and they turned on you. Okay. Now this person is having many regrets. Okay. Your relative that you respected, whether it's your cousin, your brother, your sister, whoever, the relative that you respected that turned on you, they having many regrets right now. Okay. Over some stolen inheritance that they stole from you. Okay. That's just facts. I mean, what did they expect to come out of that? Sunshine? Spirit is funny this morning, okay? Yeah, so they having many regrets over a stolen inheritance that belonged to you. Okay, nothing but smooth sailing collective is on the way to you. Okay. It could have been a karmic tourist that has um their hands dab, up in the mix, okay, with a stolen inheritance, or maybe your ex-friend, ex-lover could be a karmic Taurus. Maybe you are a Taurus, but you're not karmic. Okay, shout out to all the divine masculine and divine feminine as well. Okay, you are a negative energy slayer. Okay, continue to keep slaying that negative energy, okay, and returning it to where it comes from. Okay, like I said, these people in deep regret, massive regret. Okay, they are so much in regret that it just hurts too bad. Okay. Like I said, return all negative energy to the center. Okay. embrace. These people are in so much regret. They just wish that it was over with. They wish that they could just come back to you and it'll be all right and it'll be all good and you'll forgive them and all this stuff and y'all be back chummy, chummy, buddy, buddy. You know what I'm saying? They want your embrace. They want to give you a hug, whether it's romantic or platonic. These people who you left behind just want to embrace you. Okay? They miss your energy. These people know what they've done. This is why regret came out two times. They're in deep regret. Now, I don't know if that's deep regret over because the reason that they really do miss you or if it's just because they got caught. Okay, we gonna find out though. Their body is getting weak. Okay, from sending all the spiritual attacks towards you. Don't you get it? The body is getting weak. These people wished death magic upon you and thought that it wasn't going to backfire on them. Okay, they becoming sick, not able to block you anymore. Okay, these people becoming sick. Okay, they were blocking all of your return to senders. That's why you was being hit left and right with spiritual attacks. Were you going through that? I'm sure you was. Left and right. Just like God bless. Enough is enough with all of these spiritual attacks. That's because they were sending it back to back to back to back. Just like they was coming to you, that's how they were sending it. Back to back to back. They just wouldn't stop these karmic people that you left behind. Okay? They're not able to block you anymore. Okay? They was as you was sending your return to senders, these people at the time was returning it right back to you like pooyah, like playing baseball or something. But they not able to do it no more because they so weak. Okay. Thank you for the heart taps. Thank you all for tuning in. Thank you for the likes. If the videos resonate, make sure to tap that screen. Make sure to like, share, and follow. Okay, and subscribe. These people were sending all type of warfare towards you so much to try to cause your demise. Okay, they were sitting around waiting for their spell work to overcome you. Okay, and then acting like they was innocent, right? Oh, shame on these folks. Shame on these people. Okay, you got a passed on father that's in the energy. Your passed on father. Okay, that's not for everyone. If you have a father that's passed over, he is watching you, protecting you. Okay, shout out to my dad, Gregory Harris Smith Sr. Okay, I say that. Thank you for watching over me. Okay, I say to you collectives whose father passed on for watching over you. We're very thankful. This is why this card came out. I just want to keep this to be first card that came out. Come on now. Here it is, right here. This is why we thankful. It's a beautiful day to be thankful. This was the first card to come out. I'm gonna just keep it out because I just want to always remember that today, this day, okay? Because the time is near, okay? All of the things that you've been praying about to the Most High Spirit or speaking all of the trials and tribulations you done been through to the Most High Universe, whatever you want to say the source name is, everything is coming to pass. This is why it's such a beautiful day to be thankful because the time is near. It's almost here. This justice, okay, from the judgment that you called is almost here. The justice is almost here. Can you feel it? I can't be too loud. It's kind of early out here. It's 8:07 a.m. And as a matter of fact, I need to wake my daughter up. She's about to do homeschool in a minute, but let's see here. Okay, look, realizing you were th there. I should have put there, but I put they. So excuse me being like that, but writing it like that. Okay, realizing you were their way up. Okay. These people now are realizing that they shouldn't have done you dirty. You were the blessing in the family, the opportunity for your family. Like You would have blessed your whole family with this inheritance that you're about to receive. You would have literally blessed your whole family, whether it's with a spiritual gifts that you're about to receive, or whether it's with physical material gifts that you're about to receive. Whichever, or even if it's both that you are about to receive. Spirit is guiding me to know that you would have blessed your family. That's the kind of heart, that's the type of integrity that you have among inside of yourself. Okay. Now they realizing, okay, because they didn't think that way at first. They was just looking at what they did not have and how they wanted to have it by any means necessary. And they didn't care about the consequences. Now all of a sudden they realizing, dang, shouldn't have did the collective that way. Okay. Your crooked family of thieves. Okay. The Most High Spirit is here to bring the crooked family of thieves to justice, to bring any karmic individual that has come against you in any way, shape, form, or fashion that was to detriment you, that was to put you down and to break you. The Most High Spirit is here to bring them to justice. They are feeling forced to let you go. What? Oh, okay. They are feeling forced to let go of your inheritance. Okay, these people feel like it's theirs. This is why they feel like they're being forced to let go. They acting like it's theirs. You know what I'm saying? The feeling that they feel is like, let's say collective, like I have my Buddha, and somebody was over here trying to pull my Buddha from me, and I'm like, give it back. It's mine, it's mine, it's mine. That's the feeling that they have, and it ain't even theirs. Okay? And and they got the nerve to feel forced to give it back. Shame on them. Okay. Spirit wants me to let you know that your ex was very insecure. You broke up with an ex. Your ex was very insecure. Okay. He was very, or she was very insecure of your abundance. They seen how abundant you are. Okay. They seen how abundant you are. And and I'm gonna just let you know right here, right now, by you being the spiritual being that you are, and you representing the spirit in the flesh as well, do you know how attractive that makes you look, masculine, divine masculine, or divine feminine? Do you know how attractive that makes you look? And let alone, and even then after the beauty, then you got abundance. Okay. So this low vibrant X that were in their South Node felt very intimidated by you, and it made them insecure, which made them go off to third parties that were on the same low frequency that they were on or are on, to feel more comfortable, to feel more secure, if you get what I'm saying. Because they still miss you. Okay. This X, okay, that misses the you know what, okay, they remember it. They like it's good. They miss it. Ha, that's their problem. Okay. You got a crooked DMV workers who worked with your family is going down for coming against you. Okay. Crooked DM. Okay. Don't just think that your family did all of this criminal activity, this fraudulent activity by themselves. They're not that smart. Think about it. They ain't that smart. And if they are, they still was smart enough to call in some adversaries, some people to help them. Okay, at the end of the day. Okay, and some of these people worked at the DMV. And we ain't even gonna talk about the other officials. They knew some people who work for the government as well. It's ridiculous. Okay, these people, these family members, these fake friends, okay, may want to enter your life again after you have detached from them. Okay, who know how long the detachment been? It's been a minute. It's been a minute. They want to come back in and have a fake conversation with you, Spirit says. Okay, because they're shaking in their boots, but they're not going to let you know that they're shaking in their boots. They're shaking in their boots. Hold on a second. Let me go get my daughter up, y'all. Give me 1 minute. Enjoy the frequency. The frequency you hear right now is the 432 hertz frequency. Okay, be right back. Right, I'm back. Thank you for being patient. Thank you for still tuning in. Okay, appreciate that. All right. So yeah, you got your karmic detachments that you detach from people, places, and things. These people are shaking in their boots. Okay, and they're shaking in their boots. They want to come have a conversation with you because you're not afraid anymore. Excuse me, you are exposing all of them. So you may have been exposing these family members. You may have been exposing these fake friends. You may have been exposing these fake lovers. Now they want to come in and have a fake because they're fake. Remember that conversation with you, okay? Because they scared of you telling the truth because they see that you bold as you know what right now, and you don't give a you know what. Okay, so they see that you is with the business. Okay, if they want that. Okay, and you got them scared. You got them spooked out. Spirit says. Okay, they could be being haunted by your ancestors as well. Spirit is guiding me to say. I'm just telling you that right now by being by me seeing it like shaking, and then seeing spooked. Thank you, ancestors. Thank you, ancestors of the collectives. You could live near a beach or a pier or a restaurant. Okay, that may be significant. They may live near one that may be significant. Either way it goes, you're moving on to greater things, collective. Okay. These people, these karmic energies want you to know that they never liked you. Okay. You know, ditto, ditto. Okay. Because right now you don't never you ain't never gonna like them ever again. And you ain't waiting on them to change. Is what spirit is, you know what I'm saying, letting me know. You're not waiting for these people to change. You letting them stay in their wicked ways. If that's what they want to live like and do and live life like, being trifling to individuals, then let them do it by themselves. Okay, you don't like them no more either. Okay, they're not who you thought they were. Okay, you don't like them that they showed you their true colors. Okay, why they up here never liked you because you are just a ray of sunshine. Okay, you the star. That's why they jealous. Okay, you are in high demand, collective. Okay, you got these people creeping in your energy to attack you. Nothing is working. Like that card said, where that card said that their body was weak. It was a yellow card, but yeah, they body getting weak. Okay, it just is what it is. Okay, creeping in your energy, creeping in your dreams. Okay, my family came in my dreams last night, and I mean all of them. Because what's going on is these days, these people is creeping in your dreams to try to get you to calm down, to try to get you to stop speaking, to try to get you to stop revealing the truth. Okay, whichever way you're doing it, whether it's you getting in your quiet space, speaking to the Most High, whether it's you actually speaking to an individual and telling them about this person's and what they've done to you. A psychiatrist, you could be speaking to a psychiatrist, you could be speaking to, and I mean, however these words is coming out your mouth and these thoughts is coming out your head, because that's energy. A thought is an energy as well. Whatever you thinking about these people or speaking about these people, the universe is taking all of that energy from your thoughts and your words and bringing it to justice. These motherfuckers, oh, excuse my language, don't like it. Well, they could keep not liking it. Okay? They could keep not liking it. Okay? Because they don't like nothing evidently if they don't like you. You the one in high demand. How dare they not like you? Okay? At the end of the day, you got karmic relatives doing crack. Oh, and I know I was gonna say that, Lord. Okay, you got somebody in your family, okay, collective doing crack, smoking primos. Okay, they're doing drugs. This is why they're crazy. They're losing their minds. They're having mental issues. Okay, Shreveport, Louisiana could be significant. Okay, you are very much protected. Okay, your ancestors, your guides, your spirit team, the most high spirit in the universe wants you to know that you are very much protected. No matter what they do, they are going down. Okay? No matter all of these, they keep on trying to send all these spiritual attacks, they're going down, and all their fears are coming true. Okay? The tables is turning on the karmics. Okay? That's why they up there gossiping. That's why they shaking in their boots. That's why they're scared and being spooked. Okay? They don't know who the hell you are. They didn't know that you was this powerful that you could call and bring upon the demons and the spirits to attack them. They didn't know that. Okay? You being talked about. Okay? They are wondering who is the collective? Who is she? Who is he? Okay? You say, I'm her. I'm him. That's who I am. Okay? You are the spiritual big dog. You call the shots. That's who you are, collective. Okay? They not laughing now. Spirits say they ain't laughing now. Okay, they want to turn their backs. They want to go and hide. You seen that car flip over like that? They ain't laughing now. Okay? You are very well loved by a lot of folks, believe it or not, collective, and that's why karmics are jealous of you. Hmm, okay? You even got your in-laws hating on you. Okay? If you are married, you got in-laws, or if you were married and you may be divorced right now. Okay? They still hating on you. How the fuck they gonna hate on you when you ain't even with their son or their daughter anymore? Like, get over it. Okay? They just jealous. Okay, you got a karmic cousin being haunted. I just said your ancestors was like it's funny to me, man. It's funny, it's funny, it's funny. Okay. Karmic cousin being haunted by their own grandmother. Ain't that something? Okay, so you could have a auntie or a great aunt that is haunting your relatives, your karmic, her karmic granddaughter and her karmic daughter. Okay, for putting for having their spirits be in exile because of them. So you got a karmic relatives in the spirit that's trying to make it right for you so they don't be in hell. Okay, in the hell that they made for themselves. Spirit is telling me to say everything is working out for your greater good, collective. Okay, everything is working out for your greater good. No one compares to you, and this is why these people envy you and jealous of you, and they're gossiping about you because who the hell are you? Okay? Mm, mm, Spirit said these people lived a short-term victory trying to overcome you. Whatever they thought they was doing and however it looked, when you looked out and seen them, it's over. It's a short-term victory. They will never have an opportunity to be if they in some way, shape, or form or fashion became wealthy or rich or abundant with your inheritance, okay, they will never ever be able to do that again. Spirit is telling me to say. So they just ruined their whole existence in this planet. Okay, and it was very short term. It wasn't even worth it. Spirit is guiding me to say. Playtime is over for these karmics. Okay, because they took a gamble on you and lost. Okay. 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 And when they took that gamble on you, okay, you just left. You left it as is. You didn't go and retaliate on them. You didn't do none of that. You could have, but you didn't do it. You wouldn't isolated yourself because you knew it was time. Because you listened to the Most High Spirit guiding you and leading you in the way that needed to be took. Okay, with your feet. Your feet needed to walk this path, and you listened to the Most High Spirit. That's why you are a wonderful, wonderful child of God. Okay, you are a child that listens. Now, we all know about children, and all children don't listen. Okay? Ooh, my coffee got cold. Man, I apologize. Mm, mm, my bad. But you are, okay, the child of God, and you the one who listen. I can't remember which one of them brothers out of the Bible, the one Cain and Abel. I can't remember which one was the good one or the bad one, but you the good one. And they unalive the good one, I believe. And the crooked one said, ain't nobody about to unalive you. This is why you had to go into isolation, because if you had stayed around these family members, okay, any longer, they would have put you in a situation for to get unalived, or they would have did some type of spell work, you know what I'm saying? Kept doing this spell work against you, but by you being around them, it would have really hit you. You see what I'm saying? But by you not being around them and they still was doing it, it didn't affect you. But if you had stayed around them, they would have unalived you some type of way, way, shape, form, or fashion. They would have tried to do it. Okay. So that isolation that you took, and when you departed from all of these people, places, and things, it was necessary. And now all of a sudden they need your energy. They need your energy. Now all of a sudden they realizing that you are the power source. They are realizing that you were their abundance. Okay? They're realizing that they can't even and couldn't even contain your energy, your destiny. This what they tried to swap from you. They couldn't contain that. It was too much for them. Look at what they did. They fumbled the shit and fucked all up. Excuse my language, but they did. They messed it all up. They couldn't contain it. They couldn't contain your inheritance because it wasn't fit for their temple. It wasn't made for their vessel. It was made for you. They just jacked it all up and messed it all up and got effed up. You see that flickering? That's the ancestors. They say, yeah, girl, tell the truth, girl. Okay? At the end of the day, they can't even contain your essence, your aura, your energy, your inheritance. They don't, they vessel is not built for that. Your vessel is the one that's built for that. That's your birthright, not theirs. So this is the reason why everything fell apart for them because they couldn't contain it. Okay? Family of thieves will be vagabond. I promise you I didn't look down at that car, yo, right? Until now, my goodness. The family of thieves will be vagabonds. Okay? Vagabonds. Have y'all heard that word in a while? When Spirit gave me the download to write it down, I said, man, I ain't heard that word in a while. Vagabonds. Go Google it if you don't know what it means. That's what your family of thieves is going to be. Okay? At the end of the day, you are very headstrong. That's why you don't stop. Okay? Okay? It's good to be stubborn. Not like a stubborn mule, but like a stubborn, like it's a good stubborn and it's a bad stubborn. Okay? You are very headstrong in the spirit. You ain't letting nobody stir you wrong, to steer you to a uneven or a weak foundation. You're not letting nobody move you. You're very headstrong, and that's what they don't like about you. They can't change your mind. They can't break they can't break your confidence in the Most High God. They can't break your confidence in the Source. Okay, and that's why and that's why their body's getting weak because they kept on trying to come up against somebody that was way more powerful and stronger than them, and that somebody is you, collective. Okay, you got them ancestors changing. You got your ancestors changing laws for fucking with you. Okay, things is going down in the spirit realm that you don't even know about. They changing laws because of you. Have y'all been seeing all of these things going on in the news about the Indians and all of this and the government and all of this? These things are being changed because of you in the spirit realm. Believe it or not, don't ask me, but it just is. Some stuff is unknown. This is why you need to be thankful for the unknown and the known. This is why it's a beautiful day to be thankful. Okay? You got a Helen in the energy, a karmic aunt. Okay, you can have a karmic auntie in your energy that's been coming against you. Shame on her. She was supposed to have a relationship with you. She was supposed to love you, embrace you. I remember that card came out in here, embrace. She was supposed to, you know what I'm saying, show you things. In the word of God, it says that the older women is supposed to show the younger women. That's what it says in the Bible. I don't follow everything in the Bible because they switched a lot of stuff around, but that word right there is a good word. The older women supposed to show the younger women how to live, how to do. Okay, but this lady right here, she ain't did none of that. Okay, you gotta You got a karmic aunt in your life that should have been responsible and respectful towards you and been more of a leader and a good influence towards you, but she wasn't. Okay, because she was jealous of your magic, because you are magic. Okay, she was jealous of your abilities. Okay, because you are gifted. Okay, ooh, you gonna be seeing stuff happening real soon. 555. It's a lot of stuff going down. You gonna start seeing all of the justice being brought to these people who you detach from. You gonna start seeing all of your dreams and prayers and everything coming to pass. Ooh, 555. Oh my. Yes, spirit. Yes, I feel it. Okay. You got a new boo love. Uh, ooh, what the hell? Okay, your new boo love your clean or dirty draws. This person in love with you, collective, your new person. If they haven't made it there yet, they gonna make it to you because that's coming into you. It's coming quick. And they gonna love everything about you. Clean or dirty. They go love your dirty water. They don't even care. Okay. Inability to compromise creates conflicts. Okay. So these people didn't want to come to you and be a respectful being, okay, in the flesh. They didn't want to be responsible. They didn't want to admit what they were doing wrong against you. Okay. They didn't want to compromise either, which is nothing to compromise about. Like, give me back my shit. It ain't yours to have. It's mine to have and to distribute it to who I want to distribute it to, not you. Okay. These people don't even have the ability. You can't compromise. How you gonna compromise? But anyways, all of this is created conflicts just by them. How am I trying to say this to you? In my head right now, spirit is telling me the longer that they hold on to your stuff, the longer the charge or the longer the sentence because they already being charged. The longer the sentence, okay? The longer they hold on to what's yours and don't give it back or try not to give it back. That's why that card came out and said they feel forced to give you back your inheritance. It's in here somewhere. They feel forced to give it back, but they are being forced to give it back. Spirit is snatching everything back and it's coming back fast. Okay. They the ones who created the conflicts because they didn't want to man up or woman up and do the right thing. Okay. They can't stand you went outside and never came back. Okay. They can't stand you went outside of the family. You went outside of your friendship. I thought remember y'all made a pact that y'all was gonna be homeboys and homegirls forever. Y'all was gonna grow up and do great things together. Uh-huh. Remember when your family members, when when y'all said blood was thicker than water and I got your back, cuz, or I got your back, bro. I got your back, sis. Okay. They don't understand how you did it. They can't stand that you did it and never came back. You got someone who wants to be like you. You got a copycat. Okay. A copycat. Okay. An imposter, an impersonator. Okay. Somebody wants to be like you. And this person who wants to be like you is sending you spells to be addicted. Addicted to what? I don't know. You feeling that. Okay. I don't know. Okay, but they sending addiction spells. Okay, just make sure if you feel like you addicted to anything, I mean, pay attention to what's going on, how you live in life. You know what I'm saying? If you feel like you having some type of addictions and stuff like that, it wasn't all you. Spirit is guiding me to say it wasn't just because you liked what the substance or the thing, person, place, or thing, whatever it is that you addicted to. It wasn't that you just liked it. It was somebody sending spell work for you to be addicted to these people, places, and things. Okay. Okay. And all of a sudden, that's all I keep us. All of a sudden, everything gonna come to pass. Everything gonna be put in order. All of a sudden, it's gonna happen in a twinkling of an eye. You gonna see it. Okay. It's gonna be unbelievable. Like that 2 Chainz song when it first come on, it'd be like, "This shit is unbelievable." It's gonna be unbelievable. all of a sudden everything gonna be exactly like how you asked for it. If you ask, you shall receive. It's gonna be just like how you came and the knocking, the door is being open for you all of a sudden. Okay? Somebody lied about your great uncle's death. Somebody lied about some relative in your family passing away. You don't just have to be an uncle, it could be whoever in your family that passed away. Somebody lied about it. Okay? You got an insecure individual in the energy. Remember that card came out and said your ex was insecure? Well, like I said, it could just be more than your ex. That's why insecure came out again. It could be your family is insecure. Okay? They needing your energy to boost their confidence. It could be your trifling karmic friends you don't mess with no more. They're insecure. They need your energy to boost that confidence. That's all they was doing anyways. These people were never secure. The only reason it seemed like they were is because you were there. You did not know that these people were draining you. You didn't know these people were mirroring you, impersonating you, mimicking you, and then all the other yous they was doing. Okay? You don't trust it or them. Okay, Spirit says do not if you do. Don't ever trust them. They're gonna try to come back and have a fake conversation. Don't trust it or them. Dreaming. They dreaming of you. And they trying to come into your dreams to affect you in the physical realm. They coming in the spiritual realm in your sleep to affect you in your spiritual realm. It ain't working. Trying to make you sick, but it's backfiring. They coming into your dreams to try to make you sick. It's backfiring. It's heading back to their ass real quick. Okay? Your ego never done you wrong. You just made people uncomfortable because of their insecurities. Look, okay, stop playing with me. Okay? Because I have to sit down and think about the ego. Okay? Me being who I am, my ego ain't never did me wrong. I just always had people telling me, "Oh, you acting conceited, Jack." But in all reality, I never acted like I look better than my homegirls. I never act like I was better than my homegirls or my homeboys. I always complimented them and told them how beautiful or handsome that they were, or everything. You know what I'm saying? I don't. So basically, what I'm getting at is, like I said, the spirit told me, your ego never done you wrong. It just made people uncomfortable because of their insecurities, and that's facts. Okay, why can't we be great without somebody saying we're being conceited? Without somebody saying we thinking we all that? Without somebody saying you think you're holier than thou just because they're not doing the spiritual work to be great? Just because they're slacking in the race. Okay? Think about that. Your ego never did you wrong. Okay? Your whole family has a part in unaliving your mother and grandmother. Okay? If they are passed over, your mom and your grandma are passed over, your family, your whole family had a part in unaliving them. Shame on them. You got a Leo in the energy. Your grandmother could been a Leo. Your great grandmother, I'm hearing. Because that's my great grandmother is the Leo. These was her babies. This was her daughter, and this was her granddaughter. The great grandma is in the energy. You got a great grandmother that's in the energy that is pissed off that her daughter and granddaughter is not on the planet no more because some karmic relatives of your great grandmother, which is your family, done unalive them. So now not only do you have your mother and your grandmother, but you got a great grandmother as well helping you in your time of need in this situation against these karmic individuals. Okay, rather it's and not only are they working on your family, they're working against anybody who come against you, and that's facts. Your birth father may not be your real father. Trigger warning. Okay, trigger warning. This is a general message. Take what resonate, leave the rest. Okay. Okay. Birth father may not be real birth father. Okay. Take it as it resonates. Okay. I apologize. You got to go through things like that. but it's gonna make you stronger. It's not meant to break you. Okay. It's meant to set you free. Okay, is what I'm hearing spirit text saying, because the truth sets you free. Okay. You're not complaining because it doesn't help. And I heard that, collective. Okay. You don't complain, it don't help. Okay. You just let peace be still, and you let God be God. That's what you do. And you already knew that these people was gonna get got by God, by the most high spirit, by the source, by the universe, however you want to say it. Try to act like they weren't on their side. Okay, yeah, you got somebody, okay, in the energy who act like, let's say, for example, you wasn't speaking to someone from the family, but you still communicated with at least one or two, like one of them. And the person that you was communicating with act like they were not communicating with the family members that you don't communicate with no more either. You get what I'm saying? And they was on their side too. They was being deceitful. That was an informant. They was using that one last family member that you called yourself the last one, the last of the link that you messing with in the family. Okay, you may have had a itch that this was going on as well. Okay, but you didn't let it phase you, because you really are family oriented. You really love your family. You didn't want to let go at all. You tried to hang on even to the last family member the best way you could, but turns out that this mother sucker was in on it too. And they tried to act like they wasn't. Okay? That sucks. The energy I just felt right now from speaking that's very sad. It's really sad and it sucks. And shame on them. Okay? Shame on the karmic ex. Okay, that put you in third party situations. And now they looking stupid and dumb. Okay? Shame on them. This is why I say your ancestors just not coming after your family. Your ancestors is haunting and beating each and every flesh that came against you. Okay? Period. Okay? This how you detach, because you believe in yourself, not outside yourself. You didn't believe in these people anymore. They outside of you, and you see how they did you. You start believing in yourself. And yourself thanks you for that. Yourself actually was calling out to you. This is why all hell and all chaos and bullshit was breaking loose in those relationships. Okay? Because those relationships were pulling you away from yourself, your inner self, which you need to spend time with your inner self daily, because we are a community that will grow around here. We're here to grow. We ain't here to stay stagnant. How you go grow if you don't give yourself time? Too many people in your energy, you always thinking about these individuals and what going on with them and how you gonna interact with them, and you never give yourself no time. Okay, at the end of the day, okay, spirit says thank you for believing in yourself again, collective. Okay, all your bills are paid, even you're not what? Okay, all your bills are paid, even though if you're not where you want to be at this time. I forgot to put the word though up in there. All your bills are paid, even though if you're not where you want to be at this time. Okay, meaning spirit always provides for you and takes care of you, even you know what I'm saying. You may not be where you want to be. You may want some more money. You may want some more things and stuff like that. But you got everything that you need though. Okay? I say. Okay, you got a karmic aunt that hates you for telling the truth. Okay, that's that auntie that came out that I was talking about. And this person hates you for telling the truth. Whether it's a regular auntie, your first auntie, a great auntie, or a great great auntie, who cares? Okay? It could even be an uncle. Okay? Whoever it is, or whatever relative, because since it's speaking about a relative, okay? Whoever it is hates you for telling the truth. Okay, we got Eddie Lee Smith in the energy. Okay, some truth is going to come out about a past on relatives being unalive by your family. Okay, this is my uncle, even though he wasn't good when he was here in the planet. Something happened. Something happened with your relative where they had a change of heart towards the end, and your family's not telling you this. Okay, this person who passed over could have left you something. Okay, your passed on relative. Okay, and that's why this aunt hates you. Okay, because her brother left you something and didn't even leave the sister nothing. You have somebody who's jealous of you because you are the chosen one that they chose to leave an inheritance to. Okay. Okay. This person wants justice. Okay. This person wants justice to come to you. Okay. They know the wrong that they did when they was in the planet. They trying to justify it now in the spirit. They want things to work out right for you because they know now that you did not deserve it. All of the lies that the family and rumors, where that gossip card at, that they was gossiping about you and the family, gossiping in the family about you. This uncle believed it. Okay. This uncle actually believed all the lies, all the stuff, telling the family gossiping about that you are addicted to things. Remember that addiction card came out. Said they sending addiction spells, but they ain't telling this uncle that they the ones doing the spell work to make you addicted to things. This person wants to clear their path with you in the spirit, a karmic relative that was alive, that is no here no more. Want to clear their path with you in the spirit. They want to make it right. So they are actually fighting with you, with your great grandmas and all of that. You know, they fighting in the spirit for you as well. Because they want to make they want to make it right. Okay? You are no longer their guinea pig. Okay? Everything is working in your favor. Okay, collective? You are no longer their guinea pig. You will not be used, manipulated, love bomb, gaslit, and any other spit by your karmic family members or friends or ex-lovers anymore. Okay, you ain't gonna be used by these people no more. Okay, everything is working out in your favor. Okay, and these people not gonna be able to tap into your Akashic records anymore. Okay, they tried to tap into your Akashic records to see when and where and what and how it was gonna happen for you in life, so they could practice these rituals and spell works and crafts, witchcrafts on these days that it was going to happen in your life, for it not to happen in your life. All they caused were delays. You're going to receive your birthright inheritance, okay? Because you work for the spirit, you work for the mother universe, not these platforms, not these people, okay, that throw shade, okay? You could be a content creator, okay? You work for the spirit, the universe, okay? You don't work for these people who throw shade at your content, or your gifts. You could be spiritually gifted. Oh, let's say over. It says not keeping their word, erasing your content, blocking your page, etc. You know, not keeping their word. Okay. So you're not gonna be these people guinea pig anymore. Okay. These people who throw shade at you but act like they there for you, okay? When they really despise you and your spiritual gifts, or when they really despise you and the spiritual inheritance or the physical gifts or physical inheritance that is yours, okay? They didn't know you was a demon slayer out here, that you was slaying demons, okay? They didn't know that you call the shots, that you the big dog, okay, in the spirit realm. Okay. You can tell by the tone of their voice that they despise you. You know that these aunties didn't like you, these cousins, these relatives. You can hear it in their voice. Divine feminine, couldn't you? You can hear it in their voice. Divine masculine, can't you? Okay. They try to block your blessings. That's what I just said earlier, but they cannot. They try to tap into the Akashic records. Oh, hell no. They must go. Okay, Spirit says, okay, you see the plot. You're intuitive. Okay, Ashe to all my intuitives out there. Okay, they are in love with you. Your karmic ex cannot get over you. Okay, they are in love with you now. You may have told that person when you were with them that they loved you, but they were afraid to show it. Okay, you got nosy neighbors. Okay, that's hating on you. Okay, they hating on you, your new boo. They hating on you and your progress, your shine, your glow, because they watching you through their windows. Mhm. Like my cat just stuck her one eye through the curtain, and with one eye, I swear to God, she just did that shit. I wish I could have recorded it. And mind you, not my cat is a calico cat, so that one eye looked like a bunch. It kind of spooked me right there. Freaked me out for a minute when I turned and seen her one eye staring at me. That's exactly how these neighbors is. Okay, nosy neighbors, peeping out the curtains, peeping out the blinds, watching you when you come outside. Spirit is guiding me to say, and hating on everything because they jealous. Okay, they shouldn't be staring at you so much. Okay, they should be minding their own business and trying to figure it out for themselves. Spirit guided me to say. Anyways, you befriended somebody, befriended you just to get close so they could steal your inheritance. And I'm gonna say it again. An inheritance could be spiritual or physical. Okay. I want to give a shout out to the people in the room. Thank you all for tapping in that screen when it resonates with you. Thank you all for the likes. Thank you for the 30 some odd individuals. Blessings to you all. Blissful moments and opportunities this Friday. Okay. Laws will be changed all because of you. See, it's coming out again. It's coming out again. The first one said the ancestors is changing the laws because of you. But I'm serious. You are something special. You are something special, powerful, and unique. And the spirits in the spirit realm are praising you. And they changing laws for you. Okay? You very intuitive. Okay, you already know. You probably already know that this is happening for you. You probably wake up in a day and just be like, I know everything working out for me. Everything working out for me. You probably just wake up and say that because you know it is. Okay? You very intuitive. You already know. Okay? You're gonna be living the life. You know you're gonna be living the life. You know it's coming for you. I'm gonna just put that out here. I ain't gonna forget about that 555. We ain't let's uncover that. You know it's coming for you. It's somewhere. Here it is. We're gonna put this right over here with it's a beautiful day to be thankful. Okay? You're gonna be living the life. Okay? You already know it's on this way. You already know that you didn't do all of this spiritual work and you didn't do all of that blood, sweat, and tears for nothing. You know you about to be blessed. You know you about to be abundant. Okay? No matter how much, things keep trying to disturb your energy. You know it ain't gonna last. You know it's gonna be short-term lived for those sources that try to disturb your energy. Okay, you got to trust your own wisdom. You already know everything working out in your favor. Someone will come clean in the family of thieves or in your old crew or your ex-lover. One of them gonna come clean. I had a friend, I ain't gonna mention no names, but I had a friend that came back. It was over amount of years. I ain't even gonna say the years, but came back and literally to me. I've never had nobody do this besides him. Well, I mean, after all these years, I've never had nobody, you know what I'm saying? Because I've had people apologize to me like right when they've done something. But for a matter of years, and came back and apologized to me and said, you know what, Lanisha, I'm sorry I treated you like this and that. I was just stupid and young at the time. I didn't know, blah, 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 blah. You know what I'm saying? But that's what's gonna happen. I never would have even fathomed that that person would have came back after all these years just to tell me about something. Someone will come clean, and that's what's going to get. You're gonna have somebody coming in your energy, okay? Because I'm a part of the collective too. You must remember that. Okay. So this how I can resonate, you can resonate. and when we don't resonate, we leave it, you know. But somebody about to come clean in your energy, whoever it is. Okay. Ooh, you could live by a park. Okay. Bellflower, California could be significant. Okay. Clark Park, Bellflower, California could be significant, but you do not have to live in Bellflower. You could live in any city. Okay, a park could be significance. This person's on your mind could live by a park. The universe is watching them. The universe sees all and knows all. Sees that this person been lying. Sees all the lies that they've been doing towards you. Okay, and they not letting no more of it come to pass. Birds could be significance. You could be hearing a lot of birds. I need some more coffee, y'all, for sure. I can. Okay, I said it earlier. You were their light. You was these people light, honey. Okay. Now they ain't around nothing but negative energy. They are not around anything except for south node individuals, people who have low frequencies. Okay. They miss you so bad. Okay. They miss you so bad. They even maybe having a train of like a thought where they like, you know what? I would, if she or he, if the collective would just come back around, I would never do that again. I would never do that again to the collective ever again, because now I see who the collective is. You even got some of them karmics in the energy of that. Okay? Bad karma does not have nothing to do with you, collective. Your ancestors do not like lies and alibis. Okay? These people need to stop being in denial and tell the truth. Okay? And stop lying. Your ancestors don't like it. This is why they going through such harsh karma. Okay? They were tired of hearing about you while growing up. They and tired of how people loved you. Okay? Y'all excuse my writing on these cards. I'm even looking at my cards like, how did I write that? But when I be jotting down so quick, when the train of thought, when spirit give me the download, I be jotting down quick. Sometimes I don't put a word. This one I put it 2 times. My God. Anyways, yeah. So it says they were tired of hearing about you while growing up and and tired of how people love you. Okay? Your family, this is who. Wow, I didn't even pay attention to that. Your family. They was tired of hearing that. Okay, that makes a lot of sense while growing up. It could be your little friends that you used to, your friends, your karmic friends that you grew up with. That the ones who you y'all thought y'all was gonna be great together when y'all become grown and do this and do that. Yeah, they was tired of hearing about you while you was growing up. Your family. She put her boyfriend in a will and lied and said he was an heir to the relative that passed away. Okay, you got these karmic family members committing fraudulent acts on paper and all kind of stuff. Okay, that's what's catching them up. The paper trails, all of the fraudulent signatures, all the fraudulent putting inputs and things like that that was fraudulent. All of that is catching up to them right now. Okay, including changing the will. Okay, somebody changed the will. The will, okay, something was left to the collective in that will. Somebody what is that word? Somebody rearranged it and changed it all around to work out in their favor, not in yours. Your karmic family did it. Your karmic family did it. That's trifling. They didn't know you was blessed. They don't want you to be blessed. That's why I had to turn it over. They didn't know you was blessed. Please. What's wrong with them? Okay, you will not stay. Okay, they want you to stay. Tell them you ain't no damn dog. Well, you the big dog in the spirit realm, but you ain't no damn dog. You ain't sitting or staying for nobody, for no karmic. You are the devil if need be. That's why they scared and intimidated. Stop playing. You you know how to control your dark side and your light side, and you harmonize it like yin and yang, like yin and yang. And they come together and they harmonize, and it's a beautiful thing. This is why these motherfuckers is scared. They thought it was a joke. They thought you was doing what they was doing, which is mirroring. They thought you was mirroring off of somebody. No, you was really in our actuality being real, being yourself. Past person is open to change, but you're not waiting around to see. Like I said, you got some people realizing, like, dang, like if I had a chance to make it right with the collective, oh, I would never do that again. They open to change, but you ain't about to wait around to see, because you know that people backslide. You know that people fall short of whose glory? The Most High. So if they fall short of the Most High, who the fuck, excuse my language, but who, you know what I'm saying, to make you feel like they ain't gonna fall short of you, collective. Okay? You ain't gonna wait around to see. You ain't waiting around. Okay? You got big estates in your name. This is why you gonna be living the life that they was trying to. Oh, they was trying to take it in Destiny Swap, honey. Oh my. You got big estates in your name. Okay? They don't really want you around. Excuse me, that's the truth. They don't want you around. That's why they was trying to Destiny Swap from you and unalive you. Okay? Karmic cousin and relatives trying to burn evidence. Oh yeah, they trying to reverse the spells around. They trying to rewrite them documents and put them back how they was supposed to be, but too late, buddy. Too late. Try to come and talk to you, okay? These people trying to come and talk to you. You got your ex lusting after you, okay? 1990 could be significant, okay? Okay, you could be getting clarity from this video. This video could be resonating with you all the way, okay? If not some, you could be getting clarity, okay? Ashe, okay? Yeah, you got your funky people when they got fake IDs. These fraudulent family members when they got fake IDs. They know people who work at the DMV. And I'ma just keep it real. This is look at me. Look at my I'ma just give you the example. That uncle of mine who passed away, he worked at the DMV. Now you may know somebody who worked at the DMV. Trust me, these people are not just because they work at some government facility don't mean that they're honest beings. They're trifling, they like to steal, they thieves. I don't care if they did get hired there. And your family got in touch with one of these people and befriended them and got them to help them with making fake IDs. Okay, it's possible. Trust me, it is. Okay, but just spirit want me to say this to you. Just because you wouldn't do it, don't mean that they would. They wouldn't. They gonna do it. Okay, Karmic having a horrible birthday. Okay, somebody birthday could have just passed in the family. Okay, you may have even wanted to call and say happy birthday just because of the kind, beautiful, loving individual that you are. But you have to hold off and don't do it because you just know that you can't mess with them no more. The spirit wants you to know that they had a horrible birthday. They had a fucked up birthday. No matter how they tried to make it look. Okay? These people will be publicly humiliated. Okay? They could be publicly humiliated. Like I said, with that content creator card that came out, you could be a content creator. You could be exposing the truth on karmics. Okay? You could be just um, just exposing the truth. They being publicly humiliated by that. Okay? These people trying to stop your destiny by stopping your dreams. Okay? They trying to, these people just have disagreeable spirits. They'll never get right. Okay? Addicted came out again. Okay? These people will always be addicted to come against you. It's an obsession. Spirit is guiding me to say. Okay? They are obsessed with coming against you because they have an entity, a disagreeable spirit attached to them. And that disagreeable spirit does not agree with nothing that you do because you are of the light. Okay? This ex of yours, karmic ex, miss what they had so bad with you, they wish they had it back. Or it could be the family, like I said. These people, they just feel like if they had one more chance, one more chance, okay? That they would do right by you. That's how this is what they saying, that they would do right by you. But like that other card that came out and said, you ain't waiting around to see, okay? Meaning you're not putting yourself back in the space that you took yourself out of just to see if a person is gonna do right. Because that in our reality, why would you even put yourself back in a space, and we gonna call that space a timeline? Why would you put yourself back on a timeline that you done jumped and ran, and thank God you got out that shit. Thank God you stayed alive after they tried to do all of that shit to you to break you down and make you unalive yourself, or for them to unalive you. Okay? In any way, shape, form, and fashion. Whether that's unalived off the earth, unalive in your mind, or where you got to go to a mental facility, unalive in your heart to where you never love again, whatever the fuck. At the end of the day, why would you put yourself in that timeline again? Because you already know that the person is still on that timeline that you left them on. They haven't made the decision to go within themselves, to heal themselves, to do anything. They're still doing the same shit, different day type shit. Okay? So I understand that other card that Spirit had to come out that says you're not going to be waiting on them. It makes sense. Okay? The Most High Spirit makes sense. Okay? And that's the light bulb. It's like ding, like, why would I wait? Why would I wait? Why would I go back and give you another chance to fuck up again? Because I ain't the one. And mess around and find out. F around and find out, Spirit says. And that's what they doing right now, okay? What's done in the dark will soon come to the light. Okay? Everything that they effed around with you, they now finding out because everything is coming to the light. All of the ways that they've been acting, all of the spell work and spiritual work, evil work that they've been doing against you, sending spiritual war towards you, everything coming to the light. Okay? And it's coming out quick. Okay? You could be seeing triple digit numbers as well. That's because your life is actually aligning with your destiny right now. I've been seeing so many triple numbers, same digit numbers, even double digit, same digit numbers. It's, so if you've been seeing that, that's because everything's aligning for you. Oh my God, didn't I say that shit? Look, destroying original copy of a will, or at least they thought they did, okay, made false will trying to gain your inheritance. They made a false will and put their boyfriend in it, okay? Took you out of it. They put their husband in it, they wife in it, took you out of it. Okay, with false documents, they did that. Fraudulent works, fraudulent acts, they did that. Okay? Okay. These people is giving evil eye to you. Okay, you got people giving evil eye, projection, trying to project things onto you. It's not working. Return to sender, no weapon form, nothing good or bad. Okay? Okay? I'm telling you, you're gonna be living a good life soon. This is why this card, everything's happening fast. You're gonna see these people being brought to justice soon. You're gonna be living a good life soon. You may be seeing signs to let you know that. That's what I was talking about. You may be seeing these angel numbers. That's because everything is coming to pass. Everything becoming aligned. You about to live your destiny. Okay? You letting go of this fake life. They tried to destiny swap with you, and you've been living a fake life. But you've been making good with it though. You've been making good with your life because you appreciate all things. You thankful for all things. It's always a beautiful day to be thankful. You thankful for all things. It's time to let go of this life that wasn't meant for you. It was meant for the person who took it from you, who swapped it from you. They gave you theirs, believe it or not, it just is what it is. They gave you their life. They supposed to be living a life like that, but you made the best of it though. And all in truth, you still know how to be happy. You still know how to love. You still know how to care for people. You know how to care for yourself now, even more now, and still care for others with the life that they swapped. They gave you theirs and they took yours and was having a good life with all of that abundance. Well, too late. It's time for them to let go too. It's time for them to let go of your abundance and all of your destiny because it's not theirs. And you've been seeing the signs that it's coming back to you too. It's coming soon. They wanted to take your own life. Wanted you to take your own life. Yeah, they wanted you to be yo. I told you they wanted you to unalive yourself. They wanted you to take your own life. They were sending all kind of spell work for even for you to unalive yourself. Okay, they were like, okay, we've been doing this for a long time. Okay, the collective should be unalive by now, but nope, you ain't going nowhere. You kept doing them return to senders, and it's been working, and it's go keep on working. They were secretly against you, but now it's publicly known. See what I'm saying? See what I'm saying? Okay, a barbershop or a beauty salon could be significant. Spirit says, get your rest because you know that's how you manifest. Ashe, get your rest. Okay. And and rest also brings in refreshing. Okay. So make sure to get your rest. It says they feel like you don't deserve love. These people are under judgment who feel like that. Okay, these people who feel like you don't deserve love are just haters. These people who feel like you don't deserve love is because they don't get love. They don't receive, they don't nobody loves them. They don't get the love. They see you getting all the attention, everybody like you, people love you. You be having good relationships. You be having men or women who really appreciate you being their boyfriend or their girlfriend or their spouse. You just have like everything is good. They see you enjoying the what really pisses them off is the fact that they know they destiny swap with you and you still living a good life with their life. That's what really pissed them off. Okay? Let's keep it real. Okay? Karma on their head. Okay? They see you living a good life with their life and they can't even live a good life with your life. You want to know why? Because they can't contain that abundance in their vessel. You could contain their abundance in your vessel because they abundance is short compared to yours. Yours is way high, like the most high. That's the reason why you was able to live with their life. But it's time to do a swap back. It's time to swap shit back into order to how it's meant to be. You meant to live rich, wealthy, and healthy, happy, loving, in all knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, and in truth. That's your destiny, your birthright. That's why they under judgment. They got to give it back. They didn't even know how to live in all of that. They didn't live in knowledge. They didn't live in wisdom. They didn't live. They didn't know what to do with the knowledge, with the wisdom, with the understanding, and they show and the hell didn't know what to do with the truth. They couldn't even contain that in their vessel. It's not theirs. They under judgment. Take your spiritual baths and spiritual cleansing. Okay? So you could always see brighter days. These people in your energy want to see brighter days, but it ain't happening. Thought it wouldn't catch up to them, but it did in ways they did not expect, collective. I told you, brighter day. That shit ain't happening. What is this? They relative secretly has a crush on you. Oh, okay. Somebody relative secretly have a crush on you. Somebody who you know, their relative have a crush on you. And that's crazy because the other reading I did the other day, now I don't even remember if it was on here or was it on TikTok, but the card that came out said somebody is secretly crushing on you. So now it says a relative. Okay, so you got somebody relative secretly crushing on you. Okay, plants could be significant. Okay, I hear everything that these people planted, every seed that they planted, they must now reap. The karmics must reap that seed that they planted. Okay. I just said that. Oh my God. These people could not even contain your knowledge, your wisdom, your understanding. Look what this say. Call on wisdom and knowledge and understanding. Okay? It says call on wisdom and knowledge for understanding. But you know what I'm saying? I just literally said that this is the reason why your vessel has grown so big to contain, because you actually do the spirit work. You actually call on knowledge and wisdom for your understanding. You actually pay attention to the words that the Most High give you, and you keep them inside yourself. This is why your vessel on the inside of you made, like, you got, like how the words say, many mansions with many rooms up in there. This is why your vessel keep expanding and expanding with many places to put your spiritual treasures that nobody could come and steal. Okay? And this why I say they vessel can't even contain that. They don't know what to do with the wisdom because they never called on wisdom or knowledge. Okay? Let alone an understanding. They never asked the Most High Spirit to give them an understanding. They never asked the Most High Spirit to give them peace or knowledge or wisdom. They was always full of just, I don't know how to explain that to you. They just didn't care about this type of life right here. This life right here ain't, you know what I'm saying? You about this life. That's the best way I could say it. It's coming in bits and pieces, but just keep watching, Collective Spirit says. It's coming in bits and pieces about your karmic family. You really don't know because you are behind the scenes and you haven't been around them to know what the hell they doing and what's going on. But trust to believe, these people are in spiritual court. Okay? Karmic friends, karmic ex-lovers, karmic ex-family. Okay? For not being how they should. Okay, it says non-tradition, and what I'm getting from that is they didn't do, they didn't keep their morals. Okay, they went the unmoral route. Okay, they were unmoral when it came to you. Okay, that's what I'm getting from that non-tradition. Okay, they didn't keep up like the ways, like, a family supposed to be thicker than blood, right? Ain't that a tradition? That's like a tradition. You supposed to be there. That's something that you supposed to do, or something that you made up in your heart, like, okay, I'm gonna do this. Like, I'm gonna have my family member back. Okay, well, they look. I'm gonna just say what I said. Non-moral. They was doing immoral things towards you, or however you say that word. They can't get nothing past you. You always find out. Okay, you always find out everything. This is what I'm saying. You behind the scenes, but you still be getting the information though. Ain't that beautiful? That's a beautiful, like, beautiful gift to be intuitive. Cause that card came out a few times. You still be getting the information. You ain't even messing with them, but you be getting all the info. Okay, using you for energy to give to third party. That's what your ex was doing. Your ex was coming sleeping with you, taking that energy and going back to the third party, cheating with it because they were insecure. Because they felt like that third party who they was with was more on a level, because they didn't feel intimidated by this third party. They didn't feel insecure with this third party. And the only reason they didn't feel like that with this third party is because that they were on the same south node frequency. Okay? It's nothing that it don't got nothing to do with you, or nothing at all to do with you. Okay? It had everything to do with the ex's insecurities. Okay. Now, and that's what they was doing. They thought they was flexing on you. That is not a flex. Okay, to leave somebody that's good for you just because you insecure, and to go with somebody just because you feel like they a little bit lesser than you so you could bring up your confidence. That's not a flex. Okay? Shout out to all the divine masculines out there. You winning, spirit says. Okay? You winning because you overcame these soul ties that these karmic feminines were trying to put against you, divine masculine. You winning out there, divine feminine, because of these soul ties that these karmic uh did I say that? But these karmic masculines trying to put against you. But karmic feminine is for the divine masculine, or however y'all want to put, what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know, you overcame soul ties. Okay? These people lying. Oh, lying. I don't know how I be right. Okay, lying, saying you don't care for your kids. Oh, you don't take care of your kids. Oh, you got somebody in the energy lying, saying that you don't take care of your kids. Okay, they ridiculous. Okay, Not alone do you just you take care of your kids and you still maintain yourself. You maintain with your kids and yourself. You take care of the whole household. Okay, you walk and chew bubble gum at the same time. Okay, which they can't do. They really want to be acting like, and like I told you earlier, but by them mirroring you, they thought that you was mirroring. They thought you was mirroring somebody to be who you are. No, you being yourself. You using the gifts and the knowledge and wisdom that spirit gives to you. You ain't, you know what I'm saying? They could all have a good life experience, but they too focused on your experience. Okay? They could have all had a good life experience. Like I said, remember I said they gave you their destiny and they took yours, which was short-term lived. Remember that card came out in here. It was short-term lived. They took your destiny because you about to be living a life that was yours in the first place. They took your destiny and gave you theirs. You had a good life experience, believe it or not. Even in the midst of all of those trials and tribulations that you was going through with their life, it's about to be turned back around for you. All of the trials and tribulations and hardships that you went through living in their destiny, since they swapped it, you still made it good. They could have kept their own destiny, is what I'm hearing Spirit say. They could have kept their own destiny and they still could have lived good and had a life experience just like you did. You was always thankful for all things because it's always a beautiful day to be thankful. They didn't have to destiny swap with you to be thankful to have a good life, but they did. And now they brought more karma on their head. Mm, mm, mm. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Okay? You're on the right path. Keep up the good work, Collective Spirit says. Okay? They going to jail and you're not putting no money on their books. These people going to spiritual jail, honey. They because they should have never did that. That's an automatic sentence for destiny swapping. And that sure is an automatic sentence for death magic, trying to unalive or make someone unalive their self. That's an automatic sentence. Ain't no getting out of that. That's a straight up spiritual felony. Destiny swapping is a spiritual felony. Okay. Sending death magic is a spiritual felony. Okay. And you ain't putting no money on their books. Because, like I said, as above, so below, what happened in the spiritual realm will come to the physical. So it's going down. You behind the scenes, it's going down in the spiritual realm right now. They are in court. Order in the court. Motherfuckers is yelling and screaming in the spirit. They crying. They trying to run. Got the spiritual bailiffs chasing their ass, holding them down, locking them up. I'm telling you, it's going down. Okay? You are in control of all things, believe it or not, collective. Not outside of you, but you are. You are in control of all things. Okay, believe it. Don't believe the liars. Don't believe that they is in control. They was using you as that guinea pig. Remember that card came out? You will no longer be their guinea pig, though. These people don't want you to give up on them. Okay? They don't want you to give up on them. You need to tell them, why did you give up on me? Okay? And now you don't want me to give up on you? And we know we don't do tit for tat, but this ain't tit for tat. This is just the payback. You reap what you sow. Ain't no tit for tat. You gonna reap what you sow. You put that out there in the universe, it's gonna boomerang back to you if you don't have no justified reason for what you did. It's gonna boomerang right back to your ass. Time for a change. And we talking about them spiteful people that just be wishing harm on the motherfuckers just because they feeling spiteful, just because it didn't work out their way, okay? And they be sending out shit, or they be planting seeds, like how they be planting seeds to go against you, or they be sending out stuff into the universe to go against you. That's not justified. Spite is not justified. But let's say you, on the other hand, somebody did something to you and you purposefully sent it back because you know it's wrong and it wasn't supposed to be done towards you. It wasn't no reason for that to be done towards you. So you did a return to sender, or you just said no weapon formed and it returned to their ass. And now that's justified. You have the justified right to do that. You know what I'm saying? So this is what I mean by that. These people saying, don't give up on me. No, 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 no. You keep that same energy. When you gave up on the collective, you keep that same energy. It's returning to you. Now you see how it feels, karmic. Okay, the karmics could be wanting to change, but it don't matter. You're not waiting around to see. And you already know it's time for a change. You know it's the time for a change for you to live the good life. Mentally, physically, spiritually, energetically, and in any other way, shape, and form that could be. It's time for you to live the good life. You have to let it go. You know you deserve a better existence, a better future. Yeah, so you got to let these things go, these people, places, and things. Okay, because it's time for a change. Okay, these punk MRFers are going down. Okay, they can't get your inheritance out of accounts. Oh, snap. You didn't know you got some accounts out there, baby. You got some accounts, baby. Okay, they can't even get that out. This is how they got caught. They can't get it out. Now they stressed out. You see that shit? They stressed out. Ooh, they gonna be going to prison or jail for a long time. And I'm telling you, this is spiritual too. Spiritual jail. When you in spiritual jail, in the physical, it look like you got mental illness. So all of them people you see on the streets talking to themselves and speaking outside of their neck and acting crazy and yelling and all of it, those people are in spiritual jail. You just don't see it because your eyes see the physical. And this is what's gonna happen to these people who you departed from because of how they treated you. These people gonna be stressed out. They gonna be having mental illness. Some of them may even, this, by them being in spiritual jail, may, you know what I'm saying? Because like how some people when they go to jail, they don't like the jail food. They don't eat. They make themselves sick. Okay, by not eating. This is what this person gonna go through. This person's in spiritual jail. They're gonna have a change of appetite. They're not gonna be eating. They're gonna be stressed out. They're gonna be having mental health issues. You gonna see it, okay? And they gonna be in spiritual jail for a long time, and you're gonna see some of these people may even end up in physical jail, depending on the charge. Okay? They didn't believe in you, but now they do. Shout out to all the collectives in the room, divine masculine, divine feminine. Okay, thank you for all the wonderful like. Ooh, it is 33 likes. This is what I mean when I say the digit numbers. Everything is coming into line in the double digit number, triple digit number, and they all be the same. All right, do any of you be seeing this? It's happening. It's happening. Karmic relatives skipped the step. They skipped the step on the paper trail. They thought they was making a paper trail. Okay, divine masculine, you gonna be getting your prayers answered. You gonna be getting your wishes fulfilled. Okay, divine masculine and divine feminine. Okay, divine masculine coming all out through here. Okay, it's time for the men to be blessed. Okay, bless the men that protects the women. Ashe to you all. Ashe. Okay. Okay, divine feminine, you may be having a Cinderella moment. Okay, you're gonna be having a Cinderella moment after having these hard times. Divine masculine, you're gonna have a Prince Charming moment after having these hard times. Basically, spirit saying you're gonna be living the life. It's gonna be like Prince Charming and Cinderella. Okay, these karmics is desperate now. They shooting shots and all kind of spiritual darts at you because they are desperate now. They know their bodies are weak. They know that they sick. They know they caught up. They know they in spiritual court. Okay, they sending spiritual kites to other motherfuckers in jail to say, pass the message. Tell them to get me out of here. Sending spiritual kites, like, come on, let's attack the collective. I know I'm behind spiritual bars, but let's try this shit again. I just gotta win. Okay, nah, it's over with, Karmic. Okay, you are more powerful than you know. These people didn't know that, but now you seeing that you're more powerful than you know because you seeing everybody, people, places, and things that came against you. You see them all crumbling down like Babylon. There are laws being made for you. Okay, let's not forget that card came out. Okay, you way more powerful than you know. Okay, these people trying to cause you misfortune because you left the relationship. We got a jealous Eddie or a jealous Betty. You left the relationship, so they trying to cause you misfortune. Okay, messing with you have made them sick. I just said they're gonna be sick. I just said that. Messing with you have made them sick. Okay, nothing was done by mistake though. Literally, these people were put in your path. You were put in these people's lives because they were just doing too much and it was time for them to be judged. Okay, you are the spiritual judge. You are walking karma. It was supposed to be like that. It's not done by mistake. These people lying on you saying that you are the harasser, that you bully people. But everything is backfiring and the truth is coming out, and now they are being publicly humiliated and being shown as the bully that they are. Okay? You always had a lot of abundance and wisdom forever. This is why you could contain it and they can't. They never had that. But they tried to destiny swap with you and they messed around and found out that they can't handle that. Okay, everything is going good with your new twin. Okay, you may be in a new relationship, everything going good. Okay, and I'm congratulations. That's you deserve that. Okay? Okay? Constantly trying to defame your character. These people continue to speak blasphemous lies on your name. And it's backfiring. People are starting to see that they are the liar and you are the truth. Okay? Good things coming to you in the month of May. Your birthday could be in May. Your name could be May. Or somebody you know that did you wrong name could be May. Or their birthday could be in May. Either way, good things coming in the month of May. Okay, these people are begging for your forgiveness. But like I say, you need an apology. You don't need to forgive them. That's what you need. You need an apology. But we ain't go, you know what I'm saying? Ain't no justification for a fake money. These people literally wouldn't even give you a sincere apology, even if they did give you an apology. It wouldn't be sincere. Just like how they want to come around and have a fake conversation with you. Remember that card is in there. Okay, these people who want to have a fake conversation with you and these people who would not give you no sincere apology, they are begging for forgiveness. Tell them to forgive themselves and tell them to tell the truth and stop being in denial and to give you an apology. You don't need to forgive them for them to enter back in your life and for them to do you dirty. Okay, we need to this word here has been used in all type of bullshit. Because if you think about it, just think about it. All your life, you told, forgive, 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 and think about the people you forgave. Are you even still around them? I mean, if you are, have they done the same shit to you again that you forgave them for? I mean, are you just seeing this? I mean, so what's up with this word here? Does this word give people a right to come back into your life to do the same shit because you forgave them? What does forgave mean? What, you forgave your energy to them? You gived it forgiveness. All for the power of giving. That's what the hell I'm seeing this word here. Let's dissect this damn word, forgive. For, first of all, what is that? The power of give, givingness. So what is you doing when you forgive? You giving your power to them to use, to abuse, because you know they're not right. So that's what they're gonna do. They're gonna use and abuse it. It ain't like you. You don't look, just think about it this way. You don't gotta forgive nobody that's doing right by you, do you? You ever thought about that? You ain't never had to forgive nobody that do right by you. I wonder why. Because they doing right by you. But this person who doing wrong by you, you just go forgive them. For what? For them to have a good life with your energy? You might as well say you just giving them your goddamn destiny for forgiving them. We're not gonna forget that these people are energy vampires. We're not gonna forget that these people are playing their karmic parts, which is acting dumbfounded and act like they don't know what the hell you're talking about. When you tell them you're treating me bad, you're acting like this, they're gonna tell you, oh, you're just thinking that I'm not acting like that. So you just go forgive these people and I'm really asking y'all to dissect this word. Bitch. Okay, this cat, I apologize, y'all. Excuse me. Get your ass in there. Up in there, messing with my bird. Oh, that was you. Because she came hopping over that gate. She was up in there. Sneaky little bastards. Excuse me, that's why I'm saying cats. Trying to mess with the birds. Anyways, okay? That's what I'm saying. And you knew you was guilty, Callie, with that. Just like these karmic individuals know they guilty. Should have seen the way she flew over that gate. Anyways, okay. Slow wind. These people try to slow wind you, but now it's happening to them. Okay. Okay, these people doing evil eye. I remember that came out here before. Evil eye on you and your new boo. Let me light some more incense, y'all. Ooh, and my candle went out. Let me light another candle. Hold on, hold on, hold on. I'm up here giving a message. Didn't even pay attention. I apologize. Come on, spirit. How y'all make y'all candles? I'll be burning the bottom of it and then just doing it like this because this candle holds but the bigger kind, but this right here works. Okay, there we go. Let's light. I like that purple for spirituality. Let's do this. Light some more incense. My other cold then went out. I think my colds then went out. Thank you all for tuning in. I appreciate y'all so much. Okay, these people giving evil eyes to you and your relationship that you have with your new person, your ex person, and the person that they're with. So the third party, your ex is the third party now as well, but the person that they're with, whether it's a masculine or a feminine, are giving you evil eyes too. You just know your ex person is over there, your ex lover over there talking about you. Okay, in order for the third party that they're with to give you an evil eye. Okay, on you and yours. Okay, let's see here. Okay, your ancestors have warned karmics to stop. They've been warned plenty of times to stop. They just don't stop. Okay, they just keep on speaking false narratives and false allegations and words to your name, in your name. Okay, they had already asked these people to stop. Oh, oh, it went down. I apologize. The music is off right now. My thing then went dead. Let me see if I could get the battery charger to charge this phone. Hold on 1 second, y'all. Whoa, everything falling down. Hold on, hold on. Oh, where's the battery charger? Where's the battery cat? All right, I apologize for that. That music was so relaxing. I'm gonna get it back on for us right now. I'm gonna get it back on. Just gotta and get my light back up here as well. Goodness. Thank y'all for tuning in. Y'all are such a blessing. I appreciate each and every one of you. Happy Friday. Okay. Let's see here. Let's get this phone plugged up. Okay. Either way, go. Let me see if I could put it on there. I don't think I could do two things at once. Let me see. It just says what it is. Let's get on with the message, y'all. Okay, until this phone cut back on. Okay, you have these people right here who just, like I said, speaking false upon your name. Okay, Spirit says you can't stop, you won't stop, you just rise. They will never stop you. Okay, these people they have been viciously competing for this inheritance. Some of them may have had a little taste of it. Okay, your recent ex is still all in your energy. Okay, cleanse yourself. This person has something of yours. Call back all your power. That's all I could say to that. Call back all your power. Break every chain. Start speaking words. Every item that, excuse me, that person has, excuse me, of yours, okay, will not harm you in any type of way, shape, form, or fashion, but the energy will be returned back to the user, okay, that is using your items without your approval, okay. You need to start speaking stuff out into the universe so it could go back to them, okay. People in secret competition with you, you don't even know, you like are behind the scenes, you don't even know these people, like, oh my gosh, you don't even kick it with these people no more. You don't even know them no more. You don't know who they turned into. You just know who they was and how they did you. They could even be more worse now. Okay? You are a master ruler. Okay, they pissed off that everything you do come to pass. Everything you speak, everything you do, and they pissed off that you live that life. But that's your role. You a master ruler. You're gonna be having a big house soon. Okay? That's gonna be a part of the good living. You gonna have the house that you want. It don't necessarily have to be no huge big house, but it's gonna be the one that you want. Okay. They raged war on the wrong one. Okay. Seriously, they did. Seriously, they did. Okay. Okay, the phone is coming back on. Hold on, yeah. Okay. You have to give them back to the streets. Yeah. You have to let go of these individuals and give them back to the streets. Okay. Because you just outgrew them, is what I'm hearing spirit say. Okay. Shorty, I don't want to wait. Oh God, that startled me. Oh, why do they gotta talk like that? That's creepy. Okay, look, Shorty, I don't want to waste your time. Okay, you got somebody in your energy that could be your new boo. That could be your new person. Okay, that's either there with you now or on their way to you. Okay. Hold on one second. I'm trying to get this the frequency back on.
The fact is, we've come here right now. Millions of us light workers have incarnated on this planet right
Oh,
now.
and why would the commercial
Yeah.
come on talking
And
about light
today,
workers and stuff? Oh my gosh, this is so wild.
the universal awakening of humanity.
Okay, here we go. We back again with the frequency. Yay. Okay. 432 hertz frequency. Okay, yeah. So, okay. somebody don't want to waste your time, which is a good thing. Okay, that's a good thing. Finally having people to come into your life that appreciate you being in this existence, and they don't want to waste your time. They want to make time with you and for you and have good times with you. They don't want to waste it. Ooh, your new boo may want to get married. Ooh, okay. Mm, okay. You got a karmic cousin forged more than one signature. Oh God, here we go. I knew it. Somebody committed fraudulent acts. You got a karmic relative that has committed and forged one and more than one signature. Okay. It says able to manifest for. Oh, okay, I got it. I got it. I got it. Okay, I apologize. It says able to manifest for some reason where you're mad. Okay, if you notice that things happen quicker for some reason when you get angry, that's because you are a powerful manifester. And if you never knew that you were a manifester, but you see things happening, well, that's your answer. That's your confirmation. Yes, you are a powerful manifester. Okay. And you are tapped in, spirit is showing me. Okay. Very much tapped in there. Okay. Continue to do all your spiritual work. I'm hearing exercises and things like that to stay grounded and to stay spiritually lifted. I'm hearing spirit say. Okay, the karmics kids, the people who was coming against you, your family members or karmic friends, whoever it is, they kids go into foster care because they up there lying about you, saying that you don't take care of your kids. That card came out in here somewhere saying that you don't take care of your kids. It backfired. Now their kids go into foster care. Like I said, they was sending projections. It was a projected card, a card up in here that said they's projecting their energy on it. That was the energy they was trying to project onto you for you to be a bad parent. You may have even been going through arguments with your kids, or your kids may have been seeming a little bit unruly, or they're not listening. That's because it was energy being projected towards your household. But you got all that in check because you're the master transmuter. You're the master healer. Okay. Okay. You are the prayer warrior. Okay. You are the spiritual warrior. You got all that in check real quick. Okay. Who got divorced? Somebody could have been divorced. Somebody may have got divorced. You may have got divorced. Either way it go, you have to divorce these energies. You have to break the contract with these people because you couldn't just. Oh, look, because you couldn't trust them. Wow. Okay. Thank you, spirit. Because I was getting tongue tied. Okay. Oh shit. Thank you, spirit. Look at that. I was getting tongue tied. Now you see all these. You know what I'm saying? Hey, spirit. Y'all seen that? Y'all seen it. Okay, these people gonna be going to jail or for prison for insurance fraud. They did insurance fraud. Okay, these people who you loved these people at one point in time. You may still love them. You may still not wish no harm on them, but you know inside that they have to pay for the karma that they made. Okay, these loved ones. It's a shame. Shame on them. Shame on them. Okay, the spirits are after them. The spirits have come to collect all of those seeds that they sowed. They collecting the seeds and then they passing out the present, the prize. Okay, they passing out the prize to these people who secretly hate you. They getting what they deserve. Ideas were not original enough, or timing was off. Bad intentional planning is to blame. Spirit says. Okay. Hmm. Their timing was off. It wasn't original because it, it wasn't supposed to be made anyway. It wasn't supposed to go down anyways. That's why it wasn't original. The timing was off because it was off. It was bad intentional. It was bad intentionally. Okay. Each and every day is a lesson learned. Okay. Yeah. Because collective, you already know that life is a very, anyways, I'm back on, I guess. Somebody called. I can't take that call. Okay. like I said, life is still a very effective therapist, is what I'm telling you. Okay. And each and every day is a lesson learned, okay, for you, but not for these karmics. These karmics don't realize that life is a therapist, okay? They just think life is just you live it and you die. No, you're supposed to learn from it as well. Okay, these people waking up at 2 in the morning, from 2 in the morning to 6 in the morning. Okay, the family coven to perform rituals on you. Okay, I mean, they done lost their mind. Shame on them. Okay, working again. You didn't even know that these family members was into works like that. These people claim to be into church like that, to be into a religion like that. But these people up at these times of the wee hours in the day, in the beginning of the day, in the dark, doing stuff. That's why everything in the dark shall come to the light. Working against you is what really caused them to be in and out of jail. Okay? Rather that spiritual jail or physical jail. Working against you is what really causes them to be in and out of jail. The crime they so-called committed is an illusion, smoke and mirrors. Okay? So so whatever, so this is more like a physical. You got somebody in your family in and out of jail all the time. That's because they secretly working against you. And it throws them in the jail all the time. And then you hear these accusations, these charges that was put up against them. That's all the smoke and mirrors. The real spiritual fact is that these people was working against you, and it manifested into the physical for them to do something stupid in the physical to get caught up. But it was all because they was coming against you in the spiritual. Okay, these people thought it was gonna be long term. They thought it was gonna be long term. Them come after your inheritance and live your life, destiny swapping people. Okay, it's not long term at all. You seen it was upside down. Okay, it's time to start manifesting. That's what time it is. It's time to start manifesting. It don't matter what these people they think they manifesting against you. It's time for you to start manifesting. Okay, because just as much as these people feel like they coming up against you, the Most High Spirit is coming up against them. The Most High Spirit that dwell in you is coming up against them. Okay, keep your faith, keep pushing, keep going. Spirit wants you to know, collective. So, because you're about to receive and go through your new experience in life, okay? You're going to be around new people, new places, new things, okay? Shout out to Tiffany is intuitive. Shout out, homegirl. Okay, you one of my people that I'll be watching. That's another tarot reader. Her name is Tiffany is intuitive. I rocks with her. She the bomb. She from out there in New York with her beautiful accent. Shout out homegirl. Okay. If anybody know her, tell her that Nene is intuitive said what's up. Okay. Third party thought they got over on you, but they don't want your past person no more. Okay. This third party tripping. How they gonna give you an evil eye, but they don't even want your past person? Maybe that's why they giving you the evil eye. Cause they thought they was doing something when they took your past person, or when they thought they took your past person from you. They thought it was a flex. Now they see all of the trauma that this person is insecure. Your past person is insecure and got a lot of trauma that they never went in and healed. And evidently, I don't know what the third party act like he or she healed herself as or himself as well too. But it's all crazy. It's crazy. But either way it goes, they don't want your person no more. The reason why they don't want your person no more is because they a hoe, and you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. That's why. It ain't the fact that I don't care if it's a masculine or a feminine, they're a hoe, and you can't turn a hoe into a housewife. This person thought that they was go leave you, okay, ghost you, put you on a shelf, however they abandoned you. They thought they was gonna do that and go to somebody else and it was gonna be all good. Now that person don't even want them. But that's because that person is a hoe and she or he got to get out and find more supply. Okay. The three hags is in your energy. You got three hags in your family that's all in your energy trying to take you down, trying to make you be quiet, trying to make you stop speaking and living the truth. Okay. These people are having a loss of momentum for doing that. Okay, these people who try to get you, befriend you and stuff for some inheritance that you got, some money. Okay, marriage for money. You may have even somebody, you may have divorced that person who tried to marry you for money. That's why that divorce card came out. Okay, getting info from within, no longer looking outside. That's what I said earlier. That's exactly what I said earlier. It's time for you to, what I'm saying, get all your information from within, from the most high that dwell in you and not outside of you. Okay? Spirit says, do not feel sorry for these people when they go to jail or prison. Okay, and spirit telling you that because spirit knows that these people time is up, and also spirit knows that you are such a kind-hearted sweetheart, a loving person. Don't you be crying for these people, and don't you be if anything, when you shed them tears, you better be shedding tears of joy, being thankful that you situation being brought to justice, because their time is up and they wasting time for coming against you. Okay, don't believe what you see or what you hear. Okay, when you don't believe, if these people try to come back in with that fake conversation, don't you believe what you see or what you hear. Okay, these people will never forget you. Okay, I want to thank you all for the likes. Okay, 44 likes. I could have sworn I thought I said 33. Anyways, either way it goes, thank you. It's a bunch of double digit numbers. I'm telling you, things are being aligned. These people going to jail, all of them were in on it going to jail. Okay, did the crime, don't want to do the time. Ha! Spirit says they don't want to do that time. Okay, they don't want to do that time. Too bad. It's about to get real intense for these karmics. Okay, you're gonna be hearing something by October. Okay, your birthday could be in October. This person's birthday could be in October. I believe that's Libra. Are they Libras? Okay. Pay attention to the words, the letters, nested words. Okay, words within words. Like I was telling you how to dissect that word forgiveness. Forgive to who? Give who? Anyways, I mean, I don't know if y'all do that, but I do that. I be dissecting the words because you know what I'm saying. Pay attention to the words because words are spells. Okay? Afraid of karma. These people are afraid because they know they got bad karma coming to them. These people who purposefully left you out in the cold, they afraid of the karma that's on their head. Okay? These people spiritually in spiritual jail right now saying that you suck, collective, when in all reality they suck and they're stuck. Okay? You don't claim none of those family sicknesses or diseases. Okay? If your family has some type of generational health issues or something like that, you never are, or addictions, sicknesses, addictions, health issues, you never claim any of it. And that's another thing they look at you and see, like, how she so powerful? How she don't got this? This run in the family. How he don't got this? This run in the family. Okay? These people about to be transitioning soon. Okay? These people cause their own demise. It could even be a father. Okay, with daddy here. Okay? It could be, it could also be your karmic feminine calling out for you, divine masculine. Talk about daddy, wait, don't go. That karmic feminine want to have revenge on you, divine masculine. Tell that, you know what, to kick back, kick rocks. You know what I'm saying? Because you ain't rock. Just go kick your foot up against a stone, bitch. I'm sure you won't have an angel to help you not do it. Okay. Anyways, tunnel vision. These people are just looking straight ahead. They didn't look abroad with peripheral vision to see all of the people surveillance in them. This is how they got caught. These people being spiritually surveillance, physically surveillance. Okay, these people who caught themselves trying to have revenge on you because they got tunnel vision. They was just focused on you and how to take you down, and they didn't have the nerve to look around their surroundings. They was being watched. They lost, but still trying. They still trying even though they lost. This is why I say they got mental issues. Okay, they have mental problems. You stand out. You stand out. You are rare, collective. You got these Eastern stars or Masons coming against you. Okay, working against you. Okay, this organization. Okay, having attitudes because they can't win, because they can't get what spirit destined for you. These people having attitudes. They can't get I told you. They having attitudes. That other card that was up in there said they forced. They feel like they being forced to give you back what's yours. Now they want to have attitudes because spirit is giving you back what's destined for you. Now, if that don't sound like a mental illness, then what the hell it sound like? These people are mentally ill, spiritually, lying to kick it. These people were befriending you just to stab you in the back. Okay, I'm talking about family too. They was acting like they was your best blood. They was acting like that blood was thicker than water just to stab you in the back. They come against you, they come against their self. You see what I'm saying? Because it's automatically being returned, sort of like that little saying when we was kids. I'm rubber, you glue, whatever bounce on me. I mean, bounce whatever you said to me, bounce off me and stick to you. Sort of like that. Remember that? They come against you. They come against themselves. It's happening to them because you rubber and they glue. Whatever they sent to you, bounce off you and stick to their ass. I know it's supposed to rhyme, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Whatever. They thought you were so dumb. But truth be told, you are the teacher, the instructor, and the professor. You whatever they need. You are wisdom. You are knowledge. You are understanding. That's who the hell you are, collective. They thought you was dumb when they the dumb ones. Okay? Okay? These people don't want to do the time. These people are shaking in their boots. These people are afraid. These people are running out of time. These people are being sentenced. Misery loves company. I apologize for that. You're not a miserable person. Misery love company. That's why you walked away from these people. Okay? Y'all see what it say? Spirit said it shit. Bitch better have my money. Okay, Rihanna says it best. These people better have your shit, is what I'm hearing. They better have that. The longer that they keep your inheritance, the longer the crime, the longer the charge, the longer the sentence on their ass. Their car is going to catch fire. God damn. Excuse my language. Okay, somebody car gonna catch fire. What somebody wish for your car to catch fire? Remember, everything's backfiring. What somebody wish for you to have car troubles, car issues, an accident? Well, they car gonna catch on fire. Okay. Thank you. Next. Okay. Your car is catching on fire. Karmic. Okay. When you see synchronicities, make sure to Google and do your research, Spirit says. If you're seeing angel numbers back to back to back, you're seeing signs and stuff, make sure to Google and see what it's about. These people are envious of you, these karmic individuals that you left. But the Most High Spirit is protecting you from envy and evil eyes. Okay? Okay, you may be going natural, okay, with your hair and your nails, okay? That's nice. That's nice to do. Okay? What is up with the masculine cards today? The Most High Spirit is like on y'all today, divine masculine. I'm telling you now. We got the masculine shout out. Shout out to the divine masculine and the divine feminine. Okay? They don't got to tell you that you know you look good. Okay, like I said earlier, very attractive right now, divine masculine, because you've been doing your spiritual work. You are very attractive right now, divine feminine, because you've been doing the same, your spiritual work. Okay, and that makes a person glow from within and out. Okay, not out and in. You know what I'm saying? So you looking real good. Okay, but nobody needed to tell you that. Okay, maybe somebody did. Maybe you didn't know. If you didn't know, now you know. Okay, detachment is a superpower. Do you know that that's a superpower you have from detaching from all the people, places, and things? Because at the end of the day, these people, places, and things, literally is hard. Do you see other people who stick around in relationships? Like, let's use an example, and I hope I'm not doing a trigger warning, but I'm just using it as an example, like a person with a DV case or something, a domestic violence, right? Now, if they stick around with their partner, even though they know that they putting their hands on them, which is wrong, but some people even put restraining orders. Some people even send a person to jail, and when they come back, where they be at? Right back with them. Right back with them. Like, so it's not easy. It's not easy. That's my example I have for y'all. And so many more examples I could use for that, but it's not easy. That's why detaching and detachment is a superpower. And you got that power within you. Okay? You got that power within you. And when you had detached and when you needed comfort and strength, who gave it to you? Your most high spirit did, the universe did, your ancestors did, your spirit guides and team did. Ashe. Okay? We got a smith here. Okay? The most high spirit is the smith. Okay? The most high spirit breaks down and builds up again. Okay? Your last name could be Smith. Okay, you may have been broke down, but you build yourself back up again. These people, and it wasn't because your own you broke yourself down. No, it's because these people was trying to break you down. But you build back up again by the most high spirit that dwell in you. You built yourself back up like a smith. Okay? The person on your mind may be a smith. They was using their powers in the wrong way. Okay? Life is oh my God. Y'all heard me say that. Life itself is still remains a very effective therapist. Stop playing with me. That I didn't have to pull this card. This deck didn't. Oh my God, I'm tongue tied. It didn't have to come out. Look at all my decks. Look at this, man. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to pull that. And not even to mention, I got more cards inside of this black bag that's sitting next to me. I didn't have. I just love the spirit. Nobody can't tell me that the spirit ain't real, man, and that they don't communicate with you. People, I promise you, the spirit will communicate with you if you communicate back with them. I promise you, they'll lead you and guide you on the right paths of success. Shit. Life still remains a very effective therapist. Thank you, spirit. I love you. Oh my gosh. These people are like flying monkeys right now. They don't know what to do. Okay? They don't know what to do. Okay? These people been jealous of that came out again too. Jealous of you since you was a child. Your cousins been jealous of you since you were a child. They've been sending all kind of evil works against you. Collective. Let's go and get some the angel oracle deck. I want you all to ask get your I gotta fix that later. Uh get your questions ready. Excuse the black bag. I gotta pull the black bag out. Okay. And the other deck. All right. Okay, so I'm gonna be using Angel Answers Oracle deck, and then I'm gonna be using Divine Angel Oracle deck. This is the numbers. I want you all to get we're gonna do our spiritual exercise. This is like our spiritual exercise time. I'm still trying to figure out how to name it, but this is what I'm naming it right now. Spiritual exercise time. Okay, so we're gonna get our questions together that we have for the Most High Spirit and our angels. Okay, we're gonna get our questions together right now. Ask the question within your heart. If you by yourself, go ahead and speak it out. You know, but if you around people, go ahead and say it within. Okay. Either way, use your heart when you're asking these questions to the Most High Spirit and the angels right now. While I take out the cards and get an answer for you. My God. Am I tripping? I promise. Didn't I see the card that came out? Or was that yet? Oh my God, I've been doing tarot too much. I'm like, wait a minute, did the card come out here that said that? But that was probably yesterday when I did that reading, that card. But anyways, okay, yeah, go ahead and think about your answers. I mean, your questions. Go ahead and get your questions ready for the Most High Spirit and angels to answer them. And I'm gonna do one more shuffle and knock it out and get these answers for your question. Ashe. Dear Most High, let's clear that energy too. Dear Most High Spirit, what is and angels of the collective, what is the answers that you have for the collective today? I see at the bottom of the deck, okay? I don't know if this was a question of yours, okay? But you do have opportunities coming towards you, okay? And they're coming to you, and it's gonna be coming swiftly. 555, okay? You're gonna be living the life. You're gonna be having these opportunities that you seek. Okay, you seek and you shall find. Okay, it's coming to you. I hear. Come on, angel. What other answers do we have for the collective? Get your questions ready. Ooh, romance is coming to you. You in the need of a new relationship, of a new partner. It's coming to you soon. Romance will be on the horizon for you. You and your new boo gonna be living the life. 555 is coming soon. Okay. It's a beautiful day to be thankful. Ashe. Okay. Come on, angels. Let's do this. Let's do this. Angels. Please give us the answers for the collective. Listen to your intuition. Somebody is struggling with believing in their intuition. Yes, this is your answer. You be right all the time, but you need to trust in yourself. Stop trusting in people outside of you. Stop waiting on an answer for someone to come tell you you was right. You was right. It's time for you to start saying, I was right. I was right the whole time. Okay. Trust in your intuition. Is that an answer for you? Okay. Okay. Come on, angels. Come on, angels. Yes, yes. Everything is working out for you. Does this answer your question? Yes, everything is working out in your favor. Divine, collective, masculine, and feminine. Everything is working out for you. Yes, these karmics are being brought to justice. Yes, you will be living the life. Yes, everything is working out in your favor because you deserve it and you're worthy of it. Yes, yes, yes. And it's a yes with an exclamation mark. This deck right here has two yeses and two nos. This one is the exclamation mark. So this is serious business. And it's serious business to listen to your intuition. Okay. I see be assertive. Is that a answer being answered for you? Okay. Did you ask the most high angels and the most high spirit? Do you need to be more assertive? Should you be doing more than what you're doing? Well, yes, you do. Be assertive. Okay. Put all your gifts out there. You very talented. Be assertive. Shay, let's see here. Come on, angels. Let's give us the divine collective some more answers, please. Do they need any more answers? Any more answers? Yes, yes, yes. Let's get this card. Okay, it flopped. Ooh, okay. Ask for help from others. Okay, don't feel like you all alone. Others could even mean your angels. Others could even mean your ancestors. You see that these angels and ancestors is here on this picture right here. Okay. That could even be, you know what I'm saying? You ask for help from your spirit team, is others. Okay. Because remember, the spirit told you to work from within right now, from within yourself, not outside yourself. Ask for help from others from within. That means your spiritual team, your angels, your ancestors, the most high spirit, the universe. Ask these others, okay? And not outside of yourself. Okay? But also, um, if you you know, hey, I want to say this. If you feeling weak, like you need some advice from outside of yourself, ask the most high spirit for some strength, for you to trust, for you to listen, okay? To them and not somebody outside yourself. Okay? That be assertive was at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Let's see, angels. The angels got something to say today. They got to say, be assertive. Don't stop. Continue with all of your spiritual work. Okay. Because you are actually doing, okay, the will of the universe. Okay. And you are blessing and changing laws. Okay. And blessing things to be put in order. Okay. Don't stop. Continue to be assertive. Continue to ask for help. You know what I'm saying? Ask the Most High Spirit, ask your angels and your Most High Spirit to start sending you your spirit tribe. You know, people who are like, think like you. you know what I'm saying, in the spirit like you. If you really want some people around you, then ask for it. Because think about it. You didn't ask for this family. I mean, you didn't like literally come outside like say, "Oh, I want this family." If you did, you don't remember that. Okay, I'm saying like these people is in your face. You didn't ask for them to be like, "Oh, I want you to be my family member. I want you to be my family." Because if you remember when you was little, you probably was watching TV, Michael Jackson and all of them, wishing that you was a part of their family. You see what I'm saying? Like I wish I was this, you know what I'm saying? I remember doing shit like that. I don't know about y'all, but anyways, uh, at the end of the day, you didn't ask for these people. These people asked for you. You know what I'm saying? For you, the spirit put you in these people's life to bring them to justice. Okay, because these is a crooked ass people. Okay, a crooked people. They want and you can't stop. You know what I'm saying? You had to do what you had to do. You had to detach. If you really want help from others, then you gonna have to ask your most high spirit that dwell in you to bring some help fit for you, fit for you, fit for you. Okay? Because at the end of the day, remember that card came out said misery love company. You just don't want no any and everybody coming into your energy to try to help you because it's a lot of snakes out there. Spirit has guided me to let you know it's better to get your energy, your help from within. Okay? And to remain positive in the midst of all turmoil, trials, and tribulation. Excuse me, to remain positive. Bottom of the deck. Is that a answer for you to remain positive? Just a little while longer. Remain positive. I know it's been a long time. I know it has, but you must remain positive. That is your role as the spiritual being. Just like the karmic have their role to play, you got your role to play. By you being the star seed and the chosen one, your role is to stay positive. Any more answers, dear angels? I'll take one more and then we can go to the numbers. Any more, any more, any more. Any more answers for the collective? Yep, one more. Thank you. I'm happy y'all put one instead of three. Helpful people. Okay, somebody's crying for help, asking for help. Okay, I want to say something. You know what? To those, okay, it's time for you to start doing the research as well, the footwork as well. Okay, and remain positive in the midst of the footwork. Okay, because if you really feel like you need people around you right now, I would refer you to find to good, like how you online here. Maybe you might have a Facebook or TikTok or whatever that has some type of community on there. Go search for like spiritual communities. You know what I'm saying? Go search for like, yeah, like spiritual communities. Like they have a lot of them on Facebook. I know for a fact. You know, or look for spiritual things here on YouTube to entertain yourself. You know what I'm saying? Or you need help, or is you asking for help that you know what I'm saying that you like really need physical help, you will receive that. You will receive that. Yes, just remain positive. Your physical help is on the way to you if you need that physical help. Spirit is guiding me to say. Okay, let's get the other angel oracle deck here. And Spirit is guiding me to say to always continue, that they're very proud of you, that you still are a helpful person, that you didn't give up just because people didn't help you out in life, because they actually were coming against you in life to make it hard for you in life. They didn't, you know, work with you to make it easy in life. So, you can still be struggling from these karmic individuals, but everything is coming to pass. You can still be healing yourself, is what I'm trying to say, not struggling. You can still be healing yourself from these karmic individuals, but everything coming to pass. Okay. Self-love. Bottom of the deck. Angel number 676. Okay. Prioritize your well being and cultivate a deep sense of love and compassion for yourself. Okay? You got self love. That's why this is what I mean when Spirit says it's time for you to love self again. So that's in yourself. Not it's time to stop with all this outside love and love for folks and stuff like that that they don't even know how to reciprocate the energy back to you. Okay, it's time for you just to put all your energy and keep it within yourself for right now because it's to build you up for a certain moment in life that's about to come. Okay, angel number 676. Remember to write these down when we get off of here. It will not take you that long. You can look these numbers up. If you can't do it right now, jot it down so you can look them up later. And then you're gonna go on Google, Chat GPT, whatever you use, ask Siri, whatever. Okay. You're gonna go on there and put in the numbers and find out what inspiration spirit and the angels and the ancestors and your spirit guide and team have to give you today. So write that down, 676, or remember it if you can. That was at the bottom of the deck. Dear angels, what's the message and the numbers you have to give to the collective today? Ooh, oh, my God! Can we see it? Can we hear it? Yes. Yes. It is time, okay? If y'all didn't believe, you better believe today that the spirit is real. Okay? At the end of the day, 555 is back again. The angels put it out again. Release old habits, embrace new opportunities for growth, and trust in the universe. Plan for you is out again. It's happening. Right as I speak, they are transforming your life around to work out for you. You're going to be living the life. Woo! It's a blessed day. It's a beautiful day to be thankful. Ashe, man. You got a lot of growth going on. Angel number 234. Okay. Remember to write down that angel number. We've been speaking about it all day. 555. Take it down, jot it down, and Google it later. Okay. And always remember to ask what is the spiritual significance, okay, of these numbers. Okay. Growth 234. Okay. You are experiencing growth and expansion in all areas of your life. Okay. You are on the right path and moving towards greater fulfillment and success. You're going to be living the life. Success is happening quick, it's coming quick. Okay, that's at the bottom of the deck. Okay, angel number 234. Oh, here we go again. Flew to the. Let me get it real quick. Let me get it real quick. Ooh, woo, you've been progressing. You know what I wanted to say too? Like how that angel number 234 was at the bottom of the deck, right? Angel number 234 at the bottom of the deck. And I was gonna say how it said 234. You could, it's kind of backwards because it could be like 432 or 234. It ain't backwards, it's just missing the one, 234. But now look at this. 1, 2, 3. Like that still was in order, except for it was missing the one. I'm feeling like you are the one. Whatever, you know what I'm saying? And it's being brought back to you. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. 555. You get what I'm getting at? Like things is being put in order. You get what I'm getting at? Man, this is beautiful. Beautiful. Look, it's because I'm up here reflecting on everything and all of these synchronicities and these numbers and all of this. Everything is being put in order. Bottom of the deck, reflection. Oh, I didn't even read this one yet. Progression. I'm so excited. Y'all, excuse me. You are experiencing forward movement and the sequential unfolding of events. Trust the natural flow of life and take steps towards your goals with confidence. See? That's why your ex had to leave because he was insecure, she was insecure, and you got confidence though. You trusted in the most high spirit, in the Lord, in the source, the universe, whatever you want to call the source. Okay? Because you reflected, you had a bunch of time to analyze and see what the most high spirit have done for you, whether they want to see or not. Okay, 987 is the number here at the bottom of the deck. Look inward and evaluate your actions. Embrace introspection and self-reflection for your own development. See, you've been doing that. Bottom of the deck that was. Okay? I see order in the court. I see order in the court. I see order in the life of the collective. I see things being put in order. Ashe to that. Ashe. We so thankful for our angels and our ancestors and the Most High Spirit. Spirit. Prosperity. You got prosperity 808. Okay? 33 people in the room. 33, 33. You see it? Is anybody seeing this shit? Okay, I be so excited and like in awe because I'm like, it's happening each and every day, all throughout the day. Does anybody else see it? 808, embrace your potential and welcome prosperity. You are making wise decisions and heading in the right direction. Another right direction card. Okay, that goes with the card that the universe has plans for you. Okay, that goes with this card, living the life. Okay, this is beautiful. Thank you, angels. Oh my goodness. Thank you, angel. Give me more. Give me one more message there, angel. Then I'm gonna let the collective enjoy the rest of their Friday. Okay. Take a step. Okay. Okay. Take a step here, collective. That goes with this card right here. Don't stop. Okay. Keep moving. 535. Let go of old beliefs and patterns that no longer serve you. Prepare to step out of your comfort zone in order to grow and expand. That is beautiful. Angel number 535. Don't stop. Everything working out in your favor. Yes. Okay. You must trust and listen to your intuition within you. Don't ask nobody else, do they think that that's right or think anything. You got to learn how to trust yourself. Do some exercises, do little exercises to see if you trust yourself. Trust the intuition that's given to you. And also remain positive at all times the best way you can by casting all your cares to the Most High Spirit because they care for you and they'll refresh you in your time of need. All you got to do is take that step each and every time. Okay. Thank you all for tuning in. I enjoyed the time with you all. Remember, if you're feeling lonely and stuff, go find you a community of folks. You know what I'm saying? Subscribe to this page. I'm gonna be up on here giving messages. We got a community. I just haven't, I think I put like one or two messages up. I'm still trying to figure out how to work the community. So feel free to go to the community page and leave a message there. I believe it's open for y'all to go there. Okay. This is a community you could be a part of. You could go to Facebook and find you some spiritual communities that deal with like your birth sign. They have communities for all of the zodiac signs. They have communities for spiritual like different spiritual deities and stuff, gods and stuff like Orishas, and they have all kind of spiritual communities. Go check out Facebook. Um that's my best advice. And then in the meantime, always remember to communicate with your most high self and ask them for the help that you need. They are the others. Okay, they are who you need. It's a lot of them. It ain't just one spirit. It's a lot of you got a whole team. So ask them for the help and the guidance you need. Okay, I love y'all. Ashe, and continue to have a wonderful Friday. Ashe.